Hi guys, welcome back. So for today's video, I am going to do a brand new type of video on my channel. This one is going to be top rated makeup products from a certain brand. I have seen other videos though on like top rated or 5-star rated products from Sephora or from Ulta, but those are like random overall products, and I wanted to concentrate my videos on a certain brand. And I looked it up and I didn't see anybody else doing this. I googled it and I also YouTubed it, and no, I didn't see anybody else do this. But if you have seen somebody already do this, please let me know below who they are so that way I can give them credit. But I didn't find anybody, and I looked and I scrolled. Today's video I'm going to be concentrating on LA Girl Pro Cosmetics. So basically what I did is I looked up the brand and then I looked at the top rated reviews, and so I went and I got a few things from the line. I got a powder, I got primer, foundation, so I pretty much tried to get products that would create a full face of makeup. So for future videos, let me know what other brands you would like to see. So let's get started with this one. I am going to begin with the primer. I got a primer, I got a powder, the foundation, which I think one or two of you guys asked me if I could do a review on this, so I'm going to be trying it out today. And a highlight, the setting spray. So I got a few things and it sounds like fun. So I'm going to go ahead and begin with the primer. And it's actually kind of short, it's kind of small. This one has 4 stars on there and it is $5.99. And whenever I went to Ulta, things were buy one, get one half off. So let's see, this one is called the LA Girl Pro Prep HD High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. This one does, it helps smooth and fill in fine lines and pores. So it is a pore filling primer. So it feels kind of thick. And it feels smooth on my face. Wow, it is making my face feel really soft. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this everywhere. Next, I am going to try the foundation, and I did get it in the color Natural. I couldn't really tell, and they also didn't have testers at the Ulta that I went to, but it seemed, I looked at swatches online and it seemed like this one would be my shade. And then I was between this one and the one after it, but I'm like, no, let me just go ahead and get one that's a little lighter because I can always make it work, but if it's too dark then it's kind of hard to make it work. This one is 4 stars and it has 202 reviews, and this one is $8.99. That looks nice. It does look like it would be my shade. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize. It does seem to be my shade. I think as long as it doesn't change color, we'll be fine because it is matching my neck pretty good. Well, that did give me good coverage. Look at the difference. I do have redness around my nose and on my cheeks and stuff, and it gave me really good coverage. It looks smooth. So I'm gonna put it over my eye. It's giving me good coverage. Let me get my ear. See how I have the redness around my nose and it just looks like a little pink around my face? That is covering up really good. And I still have a little bit left from the 3 pumps, so I'm just gonna use this to put it on my forehead, and that's enough product. So I'm just gonna take a little bit more because my chest over here below my necklace is kind of light. So as long as it doesn't change, the color works perfectly with me. It's sitting really well on top of my skin. The primer also is making my face look really smooth. Like, my face looks flawless. So next I got the concealer, and this one is the Pro Concealer. I've seen this everywhere. Everybody loves it. This one, I got it in the color Light Ivory. A ton of reviews. This one has, I mean, a ton compared to the other products I've tried. This one has 696 reviews and it has 4 stars. So some of the recent 1-star ratings, it says the worst for fair skin, make lighter shades. Okay. And another 1-star, way too orange, the colors are so off. The 2-star rating says, girl, no coverage for underneath the eyes. I stay loyal to my Tarte, but I ran out and they had a buy one get one free at the store. I know they did, because they did whenever I went. Those are some low ratings from the Ulta website. I don't want to put too much because I don't know how much, like how thick it is or anything. I think the color is good. I mean, it doesn't look too light, but it's also not orangey. So I would say that gave me pretty good coverage. It's not sheer coverage. Color wasn't too light for me, but it also wasn't orangey. At first it kind of looked like it would be, like it has a little orange tint to it, but now that it's blended out, it looks nice. It's a nice coverage and it looks smooth on my face. I'm gonna set everything. I'm gonna set my concealer and my foundation with this one. This one is the LA Girl Pro Face Powder, and I got it in the color Creamy Natural. I'm not gonna read the reviews to everything, but this one does have 4 stars out of 21 reviews, and this one is $6.99. So it says turn orange, and then another one says shade range is absolutely ridiculous. Ruined my face. So hopefully it doesn't break me out. And then it has a sponge underneath, and it says to apply it with a sponge. It says how to apply to face with sponge. Can't be more straightforward than that. But I'm gonna apply it with my brush. I mean, that's just how I apply my powder. Okay, so it seems pretty thick. Like it would be like a full coverage type of powder. So I'm seeing that some of the reviews are just saying that the makeup turns color for the powder, for the concealer, for the foundation. So hopefully it just doesn't do that, because I'm going to be wearing this for work. So next I am going to use my eyeshadow palette. I got the purple one. I got it in Glamorize, and they have a blue, like browns with blue. They have neutral tones, like just all browns. But I didn't want to get neutral tone. And let me see. I think all of these have a little bit of a shimmer to it. So I'm just gonna get the light purple. The light purple with my blending brush. This one has 4.5 stars. So I'm applying this with my blending brush. So it actually does have pigment. Nice pigment. That was just applying it once. And it's a pretty purple. I wasn't sure how it was gonna look. Because other times whenever I've bought like little quads or things like that from the drugstore, they don't really show up, not too much. This one looks nice, so I'm probably just gonna do like a soft purple look. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease using the concealer. Let's see how that works. Because this is like the same type of, like the size is the same type of size that I use to cut the crease. So it's actually making it pretty easy for me to do the cut crease with the applicator. Pat it a little bit so that way it's not too thick. I'm gonna use this one right here. Ooh, that looks pretty. That looks nice for a purple. It's pretty pigmented too. It's showing up nice. It's showing up like the same color that it looks in the pan. It looks nice. Just applying a little bit more all over so that it doesn't look patchy. Pack it on this side too to even it out, because this one's a little lighter. But the purple is pigmented, like it is showing up true to color. And I'm gonna use the dark one on the outer corner of the eye. They looked shimmery in the pan, but now that I'm applying them, they look matte. All of them look matte. They're not like the smoothest to blend out, but it could be just because of the concealer. You see that little part right there? It's just because I applied concealer on that part. I want to even it out though, because I don't like the way that that looks. It looks patchy, but it is because the cut crease has concealer and the rest doesn't. Because it's not pigmented enough to where it's going to give me dark coverage so that you can't tell. Maybe now with the concealer it'll look better. Ooh, not looking better, not looking better. Okay, so now packing it on makes it look better. Okay, so that works. It is super purple. Like, it is a nice little quad. And I'm gonna take this shimmery one. Okay, so now that I took off like the top layer of it, these 3 don't look that shimmery anymore, but this one still does. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and apply it right in the center. It looks cute. It's more like a grayish purple. I'm just gonna blend out the edges just a little bit more. Here are the other options that you can get, like the other quads that you can get. This one's $5.99. I don't think I told you that earlier, but it does have 27 reviews and it is 4.5 stars. So I think I remember their mascaras, like there not being that many reviews on any of them. So I did get the one that had the highest rating, which is the Flashy Mascara. Whenever I was looking, this one was the one that had the highest ratings. And this one has 3.5 ratings. I don't know why it has a big old box. Like, there's absolutely nothing in this box besides the mascara on the side. What? And this one is supposed to give me ultimate volume, helps curl, which I do need that. And it's long wearing. Okay, so I just realized I have fallout right there. It's not a lot though. I forgot to do my lower lash line, so I'm just gonna apply the dark one. And I'm gonna use the light one in the inner part. And this one's supposed to give me a lifting effect. It's supposed to help keep a curl, so hopefully it does. I'm not gonna put any falsies on today. It is making them look full, right? The wand is not super thick. It's kind of like flat on the side. Yeah, which is helpful to get like in my eye, because sometimes I can poke my eye with a big fat brush. Like, it's making them look like they have a curl to them. Look, they look nice. It's not like it's super thick, but it does have, it's giving my eyelashes a lot of volume. Okay, so I'm done with the other eye too, and it looks nice. It's giving me volume. It's not giving me a lot of length, but it is giving me volume, which is what I mainly like. And it also looks like it gave me a curl. I did not curl my eyelashes. And then let me see, on my lower lash line, it looks good too, because it really makes them stand out. So the mascara so far so good. I'll just see later on if it is long lasting like it says. And then I also got the blush. Let me know if you noticed the foundation changing. Maybe it has a little bit, I can't really tell yet, but let me know if you see it in the video. So I have 3 more products to try. Next is the blush. I also have the highlight, which the girl there, she was like, you really need to try the highlight because it's really good. And I was like, oh, I already have it, so I'm excited to try that one. And then I also got a lipstick. So those are the last 3 products. The blush has 4.5 stars and it is $5.99, and it's kind of thin, so I'm just gonna use this small little brush. A lot of it is coming off. It does look like there's a lot on my brush, so I'm just gonna lightly apply it. It's showing up good. I don't think I'm gonna apply more than this. This is fine. And honestly, it does look like the foundation has oxidized a little bit. Let me know what you think. The light does go in and out because I do use natural lighting, but let me know if you can see a difference between now and earlier whenever I was applying it. I think that's enough. Like, you don't even need a lot. It's soft, it comes off easily to the brush, and it's pigmented, so I'm not even gonna apply more than that. Next, I am gonna use the highlight. This is the strobe light, and I got the color 110 Watt. Try it without applying anything else, like without wetting it, and I'm gonna see how that looks first. So that looks nice, and that is without wetting it. That actually looks nice. And so I'm gonna do the other side wetting it. I'm gonna use the Mario Badescu spray, and I'm gonna wet it so we can compare the way that it looks. Okay, this one gave me even more of a glow. What? That looks super glowy, like a little too much maybe. This one's softer. This one is like bam. And this one has 4.5 stars and it is $7.99. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit more on this side wet because I want them to be even. Look at that, that's like a lot of highlight. It's like super glowy. It's gonna be like very intense for work. Okay, and then lastly, I'm gonna use this lipstick. This one is the matte flat velvet lipstick, and it had very high ratings, and it's $3.99 and it has 4 ratings. Is the matte velvet flat lipstick. I got it in the color Snuggle, and it's $3.99 and it has 4-star ratings. And since I knew I was gonna use purple, I just went with a like nude lipstick. I actually have one more product. It's the setting spray, and it is the LA Girl Pro Setting High Definition Setting Spray, and it is $5.99. It's also pretty small, and this one has 4 stars. I'm just gonna shake it up a little bit and spray it all over my face. The mist actually feels good. It's not thick. This one is supposed to make my makeup matte or stay matte. Let me see. Everything looks nice. The foundation looks good. The concealer looks good. Let me know if you've noticed if the foundation has changed or if the concealer has changed. But in person, it doesn't look like it has. But I'm not 100% sure. So I'm not going to apply any other makeup. I feel like I was able to achieve a full face. And my highlight is super glowy. So far, I have nothing bad to say about them. I can tell why they are top rated makeup products, because they do look really nice on my face. Now I'm kind of curious to try low-rated makeup products from brands. I think that's another thing that I could do. Let me know what other brands you would like for me to try. I'm going to give you an update later on after I come home from work, and we'll see how they look. And right now it's 9:42 and I'm about to leave in a little bit. Hey guys, so I'm back and it's been a lot of hours. Right now it's 9:17. So the foundation changed. The foundation is not the same as it was whenever I first applied it. It oxidized a lot. I feel like it does look orange on me. I missed an area right here so I can tell the difference because I did apply it on my neck and on my chest, but there's like this little side right here where, oh yeah, you can see it right there. You see that? It is orange now and it looks really, really oily. Most of the time whenever I wear my makeup all day at work, it doesn't look like this. You know, I really set it. I think maybe that's one of the things though. Maybe it's not even the foundation. Maybe it's just the powder. Maybe it's the concealer, but it does look super oily. My under eyes, they look dry and cakey. Like my makeup looks cakey. This is the way that my makeup looks. It does not look fresh at all. I mean, I did wear it all day. So, I mean, there's that. It's been a lot of hours. I feel like it makes me look like I have a lot of texture on my skin. I love the way that the foundation looked at the beginning. It looked really flawless and it blended out super, super easily. So, what I'm going to do with that foundation is try it with another concealer and try it with another setting powder and see how that works out. And like I showed you earlier, there is a big difference. Look at how much I either missed or just throughout the day it ended up rubbing off. But I think I just missed this area because I did get my ear and I also got my neck and my chest, but there's just like this line and you can see a big difference. Look, it looks orange. So it really did oxidize. Now let me see, for everything else the eyeshadow looks pretty much the same. I gotta say that was fine. Like my under eyes look super dry and then the highlight is still there, super glowy. So if anything, one of my favorite things was the highlight as well as the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow is not creasing, it does not look bad, and remember I also used the concealer to prime my eyelids. It does not look bad, so I'm happy with that. The lipstick came off right away. It doesn't last very long. Came off right away. I was drinking coffee, I was just talking, you know, whatever, and it went away. So it was a pretty color. It looks pretty on the lips, but it wasn't anything long lasting. The mascara is also fine. I feel like it's a good everyday mascara and it did keep my eyelashes looking the same pretty much. They're not like really curly or anything, but they look fine. They look like a normal regular day at work type of mascara. Of course, I got low battery. My nose is super oily, but it didn't come off. So it didn't come off my nose. I really do think it's like the setting powder. I think the powder is my least favorite. It's thick. It's not like it's soft and it's smooth, but it's kind of like a thick coverage type of powder. It just doesn't seem like it works for like oiliness. Like my face just looks really oily. Like normally whenever I get out of work, it does not look like this. My makeup does not look like this. So it's that. The concealer also, I feel like it works good for my eyelids, even to prime my eyeshadow, but it doesn't look good on my under eyes. It looks really, really dry. Like I said, I'm gonna try the concealer too with another powder, see how that works, but I will have a makeup update for that because it is my first time trying those products. So I mean, I'm gonna try them out differently and then I'll do an update and tell you, you know, what happened. And so I know earlier I said if you're my skin tone, this is the perfect shade. It's not. Okay, so if you're my skin tone, don't get natural, get another color. And I feel like the setting, oh yeah, I forgot about that the setting spray, I was looking at it right now, it does not give me a matte long-lasting finish, so that didn't work out either. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and like I said, let me know what other brands you would like for me to try. Also let me know if you like this type of video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.